Hello, everybody. I'm George Williams from the Northeast Kansas Library System in Lawrence, Kansas.
I'm Christopher Brannon with the Coeur d'Alene Public Library and the Cooperative Information Network.
And today, I don't know what to call our video, but it's based on the quote from The Simpsons, "A noble spirit embiggens the smallest man." Let's start off by, I'll share my screen and I'll say that I'll remind everybody that we're part of koha-US. We're part of the koha-US Education Committee. And if you go to the website at koha-us.org and click on, go over to the Learn drop-down and click on Video Playlists, this is where you'll find all of our videos, the terrific Every Other Thursday training videos. Right now, we're gearing up in September. If you go to the Events drop-down on our website and click on Conferences, this is where this stuff is going to come about the 2022 koha-US conference, which is also going to be KohaCon 22. We're hosting the International KohaCon right here in Lawrence, Kansas, where I am. There'll be more information. This is it's a new development just a few weeks ago, and so we're actually doing a survey right now to try and see how many people are going to come to the conference, to see if the venue we had considered for koha-US is going to be big enough for the international conference. But so if you haven't filled out a survey, let us know if you're going to come by coming to koha-us.org and going to events and conferences and take the survey and let us know if you're going to come to the conference or not. But let me show you what the situation that I'm using, what I'm embiggening. Embiggen is a great word. It's a word from The Simpsons, and I use it all the time when I say I want to make something bigger. I'm going to embiggen it. So if you go to item search, this is what item search looks like in out-of-the-box Koha. And so you've got 4 home libraries in the drop-down. It goes down 4 current libraries. All of these boxes are at the maximum. They're 4 high. Well, we have 51 possible home libraries, 51 current libraries. We have like over 100 collection codes in our system. And I find that going through these little boxes and scrolling around it's hard when I want to do an item search.
Right.
So I've just got some really simple jQuery that I put in our system. And this will be up on the Koha wiki in the jQuery library, and all it's doing is it's saying wherever we see this item search and the select box is a multiple, it's going to change the size so that the size is 12. So if we put that in here and then go back and reload the item search page, we've now got 12. The boxes have been embiggened. Which I find much easier to work with when I'm doing item searches in our system.
Very cool.
So it's pretty simple code. All we're doing is we're changing the size attribute from 4 to 12. So it's pretty simple code, but it does a lot for me to make it easier for me to use the item search. So it's pretty simple.
A lot less scrolling. I enjoy that. One of the things that I see that the Koha community does a lot is improve the interface so that we don't have to scroll as much. It's kind of hard when you have pages that have a lot of content, a lot of parameters, but I like that they've improved like the admin pages where we don't have to scroll down to hit the save.
Yeah, the accordion. Yeah, doing those things.
Yeah, collapsing anything that you can do to improve an interface to collapse things. We made improvements to our patron editing pages by collapsing sections that we don't normally edit. So that's always an improvement. But yeah, I like how you've embiggened your lists there, so you don't have to scroll through them as much. It makes for a lot less wheel turn.
Yeah, I would imagine if you're a single library and you don't have a lot of home libraries to choose from, and if you don't have a lot of shelving locations or item types to choose from, but we've got 50 libraries, I think 43 item types, about a dozen shelving locations, and then over 100 collection codes. So if you're scrolling through those four at a time, and you need to choose like one from the top and one from the middle and one from the bottom, I like it. It's just much easier on my eyes when it's bigger.
Cool.
So,
all right. Well, short and sweet, and we've actually had some education on the term Embiggens today. So, all right. Well, as always, we encourage you to visit koha-US on YouTube, and remember to subscribe, like, and comment on our videos. And a shout out to Eliana from our last video. She pointed out something that I was not completely sure on. She pointed out something, and I was able to edit the video to compensate for my lack of knowledge on why I had a piece of code in there. It turns out on the XSLT, there was some information that had changed over versions. It was the statement of responsibility in the XSLT. So apparently at one point it was showing and later it wasn't. So the code may not apply to all versions of Koha. But thank you for commenting. We appreciate comments, and if you see other mistakes or corrections, or if you have questions about anything that we've done, please comment on those videos. We do see them, and then we'll respond.
Comments embiggen our knowledge.
Absolutely. All right.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.